good one.
Challenger from Ozone Park, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Justin Credible.
So Justin Credible, who was acting strange last week right here on Sunday Night Heat, has not only turned his back on X Factor, but he's turned his back on the entire World Wrestling Federation, defecting to ECW.
You think a couple weeks ago that Paul Heyman was already getting in Justin Credible's head?
I would think so.
From Boston, Mass, weighing in at 347 pounds, he is the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion.
At 350 pounds, Albert, the Intercontinental Champion, is as nasty as can be. He's staring a hole through Justin Credible. And Al, I think this is about more than the Intercontinental title here tonight.
Without a doubt. Albert is the enforcer of X Factor, and I don't think he took too kindly to Justin Credible not only leaving X Factor, but leaving the WWF too.
Well, speaking of leaving the WWF throughout the hour, folks, we are going to talk about the whereabouts of the WWF champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who walked out on the World Wrestling Federation this past Thursday night. We're going to talk all about that throughout the hour, but let's talk about Justin Credible in the situation with ECW. One of the number of men, including Taz, who's normally here on Sunday Night Heat, who turned their back on the locker room to join Paul Heyman in the ECW.
Paul Heyman, a master manipulator. It didn't take much, I'm sure, to get in Justin Credible's head and probably push the buttons to make Justin Credible jealous of Albert, who's the Intercontinental Champion, and X-Pac, who's WWF Light Heavyweight Champion, because Justin Credible was a former ECW Heavyweight Champion.
Well, you know, we talk about Paul Heyman, but the only reason that ECW is back in business, so to speak, is because of the financial backing in the pocketbooks of one Stephanie McMahon Helmsley. As Albert goes to work on Justin Credible, Intercontinental title is on the line in this matchup. Folks, we are a week away from Invasion, live on pay-per-view from the Gund Arena in Cleveland, and look at the strength of Albert now.
Albert is so big and so strong. I have no idea what Justin Credible is going to do to handle this man.
Now, I'll tell you, I understand during some of your time off from Tough Enough, you've actually been doing some research.
Yes, I just concluded my study, and it was an incredible research. I found out why cats lick themselves.
You found out why cats lick themselves.
They're delicious. Of course, you got to worry about the hairballs, Mike.
Nonetheless, Albert, the Intercontinental Champion, in control. Trash talking Justin Credible, and there was the insecurity from, as you mentioned, a former ECW champion, Justin Credible, taking it to the big man, Albert. What about Stone Cold Steve Austin? What do you think his status is, Al? I mean, have you had any contact with the Rattlesnake at all?
You know, Michael, Steve Austin and I are not exactly the closest of friends, but, you know, it concerns me as much as it does anybody in the World Wrestling Federation. And over the weekend, I tried to call him, tried to track him down. I even tried to call Deborah, and all I've ever gotten was their answering machine, their voicemail. I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Oh, great counter by Justin Credible. The question is, will Stone Cold Steve Austin be at Raw tomorrow night in Providence, live on TNN? Will Stone Cold Steve Austin be at Invasion next Sunday on pay-per-view as the leader, the captain of Team WWF? And you and I were talking to the back before the show, Al. This ECW, WCW Invasion is a true threat, but nonetheless, our future here in the WWF. Oh, look out. Justin Credible walking right into that, Al. Albert setting him up for the Bulldog Bomb. And Albert picks up the victory over Justin Credible.
My headset's dead. I can't say a word. You probably can't hear anything I'm saying, can you?
Oh, yeah, I can.
Can you?
Yeah. Your headset's fine. Welcome to the World Wrestling Federation. Welcome to Heat.